Hi, my name is Liz Corey, and I am the Chief People Officer at Velosio. Today I'm coming to you from Florida, where we are actually at the tail end of the hurricane shifting through. Thankfully, I'm not in the wake of the hurricane, but it is a little dark and gloomy here. But the bright spot is talking about human capital and investing in human capital in the age of AI. And it's a topic that I am very, very passionate about. Just to start a little bit with a story, recently I was at an HR leaders networking event, and I was really surprised at how many of my peer level people in the room were not excited about AI, not talking about AI, more nervous about it than anything else. And I'm super excited today to talk about how we are planning and how you should be planning to invest in human capital in the age of AI and some of the things that are important there. I was very surprised at the conference. There was a high level of skepticism that AI would replace jobs, that AI was a fad and wouldn't be here for the long term. Lots about, I think, just a general fear in what does this mean for human capital. So I was very surprised that the group wasn't moving forward to making that investment in human capital and human capital solutions, in this age of AI, and not really looking at, AI as a business strategy. It was very, very concerning to me, but also made me feel very proud to be part of an organization that is embracing this technology, that we are embracing this on behalf of our clients, that we are getting ahead of it so that we can bring our clients the best possible resources that are available to them in AI. Let's start by talking about the rise of AI and automation, and how it is expected to have a significant impact on human capital in the near future. First and foremost, I definitely would see a shift in job roles and skills. I do believe that using AI appropriately will make individuals more productive and not less productive. I also believe that it's going to create more jobs and not eliminate positions. So I definitely see a shift in job roles and skills. I think next also is the opportunity to upskill and reskill current talent. I think from a human capital perspective, learning and development is a cornerstone of what we do, and the ability to continue to train people, work with them to update their skills, to remain relevant in the job market. And I am going to touch a little bit later on the importance of lifelong learning and how essential that'll be. I also think, believe it or not, even though AI is about automation, there will be an increased demand for human skills, for people skills. Definitely, machines and computers and AI, can automate things, but there's still going to be the need for skill sets such as empathy, creativity, judgment, accountability. Jobs that will require those interpersonal communication skills, complex problem solving skills will likely remain in very, very high demand. I do think that this will also impact job markets, as I mentioned earlier. Some jobs may become obsolete, but other jobs will expand and become more emerging and more prevalent. I think also the ability for cybersecurity and data analysis and digital marketing. I think really overall, in conclusion, the impact of AI on human capital will be absolutely multifaceted. I think first and foremost, and I've been saying this for a while, is the ability to have some critical thinking and problem solving skills. I think AI can handle some routine tasks, but humans really need to review and need to solve those complex problems and make those nuanced decisions in order for the AI to be truly effective. I think next is around creativity and innovation. Being able to, I'll use ChatGPT as an example, but being able to put in the correct prompts, being able to think through creatively how to create a persona, being able to think innovatively about how to use the technology is going to be critical. I mean, machines do follow, and machine learning through AI does follow patterns, but creative and innovative thinking are human traits that really will drive the progress and the effectiveness of the AI tools. I think last but certainly not least, I can't discount the technical skills. Anything related to data literacy, any type of AI skills, programming languages, machine learning, AI technologies will be invaluable across the board. And when we're thinking about those technical skills, the cybersecurity and the digital literacy is super important. And then I think last but certainly not least is the ability for lifelong learning. I know I mentioned that earlier, but being curious, having a curious mindset about what is the data telling us? How can I approach this differently? How can I think beyond the ask? Having that innate desire to learn, to explore new technologies will really keep employees relevant. Yeah, I definitely think businesses can support their workforce in acquiring these skills through a variety of strategies as it relates to their culture. I think, first and foremost, training programs, both formal and informal and hands-on training will continue to be paramount to culturally embedding AI into your workforce. Internal mobility programs, right? We've got at Velosio a career concierge program that allows employees to explore different roles within the organization, really allowing people to broaden their skill set through those development plans. One of the things that we did here at Velosio that I would really love to mention is a Shark Tank program, right? It's a little bit of an innovation lab where we asked employees to come up with ideas using AI and present them in a Shark Tank format. And, we will have winners to that program, but we had an overwhelming response to that. And, providing team members, those creative spaces where they can experiment with the new technology, have the ability to develop those innovative solutions. I really do think that needs to be a part of every culture, regardless of what industry or business you're in. Yeah, so I think our career concierge program, just to give you an overview, we do have a team member in our learning and development organization that will coach our employees, talk to them about the direction that they would like to move in with their career, work with them and their manager on developing individual development plans, and partnering with the manager and the employee to find the right training programs, the right mentorship, the right internal opportunities so that that individual can progress their career. I do think that, in addition to that, it's really, really important to have those continuous learning programs, to invest in learning resources. Also, very much like our Career Concierge program, offering those individual development plans, making sure that there's regular skill assessments, encourage the internal exploration of careers through internal mobility. I love the concept of learning communities where you create forums and discussion groups or other online type communities where employees can share their insights, ask questions, and learn from each other's experiences. I previously mentioned innovation challenges. And, again, last but not least, it certainly has to be supported by reward and recognition, really recognizing employees who are actively engaging in upskilling, public praise, and that really reinforces that, AI and that lifelong learning is important to your culture. Absolutely. I do believe that companies should be increasing their investment in human capital in advance. I mean, the wave has already hit the shores, but for organizations who are just exploring, how to invest in human capital through AI, I would definitely encourage them to partner with their internal IT teams to really look at the tools that they have available to them already and how they can start to incorporate AI in those tools, whether that be the Microsoft Teams platform, the Office 365 platform, even embedding AI technologies within Word and Excel. Those things are available for them through the Microsoft Suite, through Copilot. And I would just encourage all of my HR professional colleagues to really take a look at that. Really take a look especially at the Microsoft Viva, the engagement, the learning platforms, even the Viva Engage, where you can have chat features with your team members. Those tools are already available to you, and that's absolutely where I would start. I do encourage people to read, to research, to look at blogs out there, and even to talk to partners like Velosio about what's going on. I do think that this will make organizations more productive, more successful. There will be bottom line results, and I would encourage employees and HR professionals to continue to be that lifelong learner, to continue to embrace this, because just like other things that we've seen come through, whether it be .com, whether it be e-commerce, this is something that's going to make a major impact to your work, to your culture, and to your environment. And I would just encourage everybody to be a lifelong learner when it comes to AI. Thank you so much for joining us today as we talk about investing in human capital in the age of AI. Really encourage you to reach out to Velosio to continue the dialogue. We've got a ton of resources and expertise in-house to help you make those very important human capital investment decisions.